Mishaps is a podcast. It's a football podcast. We're live
What
here.
the fuck was that meant to be?
Hit the G4 Clem Studios in Wisher.
He started in Armada, didn't he? And he fucking ended up in Court Bridge.
How are you, mate?
Yeah, it's good. How are you, man? Like,
Oh, mate. Hey, I'm good.
it's kicking off, man.
It's all kicking off in here.
It's all kicking off in here.
So basically, Stephen, what's happened?
I just want to say, look, genuinely, if anybody ever needs their milk delivered, go straight to McQueen's Dairies. That's all I want to say. Their service is second to none.
Wow, that's
McQueensDairies.co.uk. I mean, if you want your apple juice, your orange juice, your eggs, your milk, I think. Oh!
Lights out.
Lights out.
He's on a roll too.
Lights out.
Lights out, camera action.
Aye.
I still say fuck them.
No.
He fell out with me on Friday night.
No.
Fell out with you?
Because he was pure giving it on Facebook.
Because he's shy.
I love my milkman. But see, that is, he knew doing it a fucking tea and it was annoying me. What I was thinking, and you pure knew and I was going, he knows me so well.
So I shared the post right on Facebook and I went, just to let everybody know, I like my milkman.
I mean,
Where are you doing,
I was like, you're a fucking pussy.
I just saw Nicholas' Facebook, man. What are you doing? I was like, that's what you get. He was like, no, you're shitting yourself now in case you guys come to your door and get your pasting. Because it pure blew up that. Like, he wasn't expecting it. But,
It was going nuts,
mate,
man.
I was getting my auntie and all that texting me.
Mate, everybody was messaging me.
Yeah, it's a
It was
brilliant.
brilliant.
But listen,
But mate,
I got a message off of Stephen's milkman's gaffer.
I got a message.
That's right,
I got a message off my milkman.
did you? With this? Oh, so you
Aye,
did.
so we
That's
did
right,
that,
so you
shouldn't
did.
it?
Aye, you showed us that, that's right.
So I backed him up.
It turns out Stephen's
him up.
milkman's gaffer is my mate.
Right.
And he messaged me straight away. He's like, tell him he's getting no more treats. And you buy stuff off his sister and all that as
Aye,
well.
Nicola does for the Waynes at Christmas and Halloween. No, I was like, what are you talking about, sweeties?
I know, it is a small world, isn't it?
Because he's like, name your sweeties.
Aye.
And I was like, what are you talking about now? The wee fancy boxes you can get for Wayne's at Easter and Halloween.
Aye.
So, this guy's sister.
What about advertising everybody's business now? Facebook.com/what is it? Fucking hell, man.
Aye, good point.
No, I've been with soft for him.
To be fair, McQueen's Dairies, fair play. It was a good bit.
Aye, tell them you got a wee bundle, didn't you?
I got a wee bundle this morning. I got a wee hamper.
You get your orange juice, eggs.
I woke
You get
up.
eggs and all?
I woke up this morning and I was like, man, I was doing my usual again. I was like, oh shit, around.
No, but I bet you're a wee bit nervous, were you?
Aye, I was like, right.
Because what if they came to your door at 2 in the morning or that?
No, because Nicola forgot to turn her phone in silent last night, right? So the ring doorbell, you know the noise it makes. So it went pure loud, and I feel jumping up and that, and I was like, it's just the milkman. I was like,
How on edge were you?
no, mate, 2 o'clock in the morning, it's pure loud, her phone. So I was
Say
like,
that again, what did you do? That's funny.
what did I say?
How did you react?
Did you go, because you shouted this milkman, you went,
She went, it'll just be the milkman. And I was like, all right, and I sat there last like. I was like,
I need to check.
and then I thought, that kitchen door shut, man. Teddy won't be able to get out, man, if they come through the front door. I'm going.
You're clenching your fist.
And then they went away. So I was like, right. So I fell back asleep this morning. Right, I was like, we'll see what they've done.
Aye.
And then I seen the video.
It was quite cute.
It was
We'll
cute.
put the video in.
I put the video in. Yes, wee bit.
I know, here it is now.
Aye, here it is. Here's the video. How lovely was that?
It was lovely.
It was, wasn't it?
Did you think there was more to it, but your ring bell didn't pick
It doesn't
up?
pick it up.
I know,
It doesn't.
man.
It only goes for a certain amount of time, doesn't it? So it might have done
Because it
there.
said, because what does it
It
say?
said, sorry,
Aye.
love your podcast.
No, I was just thinking, did they not realise that you could just talk into the ring doorbell instead of doing the
No,
sign
but
thing?
it's 2 o'clock.
It's 2 in the morning, but mate, he might be a bit.
That doesn't stop them.
No,
Usually blaring their
Aye,
tunes.
I wouldn't have a bad word said about McQueen's Dairies.
Aye, but you wouldn't get it to the morning, surely. You don't get woke up right there in the end, do you?
Aye,
Do you?
Mate, see, what do you mean? What are you asking here?
So I just thought, instead of the guy holding the hang up, because he just went, Stephen, sorry about your hanging, he would get the wee message in the morning.
Mate, they're
he
not
was-
actors, mate.
It was going for the love action. No, but we went for the love action. It was
Aye,
nice.
he's not a performing monkey.
He's
not performing
milk,
milkman.
actually.
Milk, actually.
Milk, actually.
That's brilliant. That's brilliant. It was cute, man. And then he gave us a wee note and all. I get knocked from my milkman as well now.
Ah.
He gave us a wee note and all that and gave
How
us.
often do you get your milk delivered?
Mate,
Monday,
the thing
Thursday.
is, right, because we were arguing and all that, right, because he was going, I mean, I can't believe that you're backing up your milkman. I'm going like, my milkman writes those to me.
No, the best part was Pierce. He's going, no, fuck off. He went, my milkman sends notes to me. Bob, no, fuck off, Bob.
I'm over it.
Did they not comment as well, your Milkman?
Aye, he sent us a message saying, look, cheers for backing me up.
I think he's delivering you more than milk.
Aye. Pure milk wars, man.
I know. What did he say? Did he say something? Did I put it in the
Aye,
chat?
you put it in the chat.
I'll tell you something, if TC Campbell was still about this, wouldn't it be happening?
Aye, that's true, actually.
What did he say?
Let's not go there.
Okay.
Who's TC Campbell?
Aye,
That's
let's
not
not go
mate,
there.
don't worry about
That's a
that.
gangster.
Let's not go there, man. We don't want to get involved in stuff like that.
Okay.
Right, what was it? He said there, hey, Gray, I just want to say a huge thank you for you and the boys in the podcast. Just lost my dad. No, that's not.
That's a different one.
That's me, dad.
Fucking retarded, man.
Aye. No,
Yeah,
it was,
so,
I'm your Milkman. Thanks for the kind words. We'll give you two greens and 2 greens on Monday because I forgot to change it. Did you speak to McQueen's about that? You said you were going to do
blues
it.
for you, no, aye. 2 greens. Did I what?
Mate, a minute, mate. He's been off with blues for ages.
Aye. Did I say what?
Thanks for the kind words. We'll give you 2 greens on Monday night if you've not changed it by then. Thanks very much, Declan.
I got a red. I'll use a red.
Oh no, I can't do
I
that.
love
Man,
red.
it's rotten. That.
No, mate.
Is
red's
red
the
full
best.
fat?
That's
Red's the
watery.
best.
Is
Red's the
red
best.
no fat at all?
Aye, red's the best, man.
Fully skimmed?
Aye, I
That's
love
just water.
That's
No, it's
pure.
not.
It gives me the boat.
I love it. I love it. You've went for blue to green now, but
I went for blue to
you're
green.
going red soon.
I was like,
You're going red soon.
Then
I
you'll
probably
be on
should
the
be.
Aye.
You'll
going
be on
red
the
soon.
Evian.
Aye. I see even I go back to the green now because Wayne's use a green, so I got a green and a red delivered. But he gave me eggs this morning and he gave me apple juice and orange juice. So I was like, and the wee fancy cooler box and that.
we continental breakfast for you.
Mate, you know, I didn't have time though to pick up Chuck E. Tea.
Oh, it's Chucky T.
Chuck E.
sorry.
Tea.
Is that what you call him in that other podcast?
No, I just called him it.
That's just that.
Is that what you got wee nicknames in that other one?
What's that podcast called again, Stevie?
Sin City.
Aye, where can you find it?
Oh, I find it on a podcast.
That's good because Greg's just got to delete all that.
It's getting cut straight out.
That's getting sensationally axed.
What was I going to say about I threw me there?
You threw yourself?
I know, it was you that...
It was you even on about the
Oh,
podcast.
something about the milk.
Aye, he's on the...
I
red
read,
milk.
I'm on the red, you're on the blue.
No, what I was
you
going to
gonna
say is, no, because when the Waynes are born, they need to get
They
full
need to
fat.
get the blue, aye.
So, and it's never ever got around to going back to green.
Aye, aye,
And mate,
aye.
actually, it's pure creamy. No, it was a pure fat guy thing, man. And
I have full fat.
Do you?
But I think a lot of, you're an athlete, Greg, I'm going to say it. Right. A lot of athletes.
But
do
a
use
lot
full
of them
fat,
say you're better after you've gone for it. Like, you know,
the full buffer?
Aye. You're
Aye.
gonna make much
Actually,
of
wait
it.
a minute. On the point of Greg being an athlete, did you know strap up your boots again at the weekend there, Greg?
Boys, I just want to tell you, right? I came out of retirement to help the boys out. The 13 players I got there, 2 of them pulled out, so the boys are like, you're going to have to play 90 minutes.
Aye.
I hadn't played in a long time, right? I was cramped them up, said to the ref, how long's left? He's like, 25 minutes.
Oh.
They go off and do get
Aye.
a couple of wee stretches and that. I came on and scored an absolute...
Was
I'll,
it?
I'll never hit a ball like
Did
this
you?
again. Aye.
Was it a
Do
Haji?
you know it was quite funny? My dad was there.
Oh.
Right? And he's not seen me play football since I was like 15.
Cute.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Run
man.
at them like that, fiver. What,
Aye.
fiver a goal.
I was going to say, did you get your fiver?
brilliant, man.
So I have to
I
laugh
enjoyed
at
it. Shout out for Park Corner. Good luck for the rest of the season, boys.
I like how you do that thing with the real football players do with their socks.
Oh, do you cut all your socks on it?
Aye.
I use the grip socks,
Aye,
mate.
aye.
Makes a
Oh,
big
you do?
difference.
Oh, does it? Oh, sorry. Do you get them off Tony what?
No, but I'm a big Tony a wee
Have you
shout
still
out.
advertised his fucking business now or not?
Why did he do that?
Stops friction in your
Aye,
boot.
it's the...
So he stops blisters and all that?
Stops blisters. It's better stability when you're moving, turning, sharper turns and all
But
that.
we don't look like we've got sharp turns and all.
Hold on a
What full
minute.
players there?
You should be the
Surely if
wrestling.
your boots fit you properly, you shouldn't need any of that.
I think it's a...
It's crept in that. They
It's a,
audit
it's
it.
a modern day football player
Aye.
thing doing
No,
it,
like,
man.
no, I don't like. And I don't understand the point yet. It might be for circulation or something. Cutting holes in the back of your football socks.
Aye, what is that for?
That's it.
What's that
Aye.
for?
It's because a lot of the players' calves they cause tension in the socks, so they say it causes cramp.
I would help me you.
So it does.
What?
I would help me you. Your
Calf
big
seller?
calves.
Oh, I mean,
Calf seller.
he was admiring my calves this morning as we
He's
went to
walking
the
in front of
shops.
me. I was like, for fuck's sake! He was like walking behind Roberto Carlos.
Got a nice arse, I know.
Think
Aye.
how
I
quick
never
you
liked
could get
his
about.
arse.
Think how quick you could get about the ring if you grip socks on.
Aye.
Never thought about
You still be farting like fuck, what?
I
You
know.
need to get grip pants.
By the way,
Fucking friction in his arse, man.
I seen Dallas
Man, I was
put
going
a
to
clip
say
about that.
that.
I know, mate.
What?
No,
No, I saw it. I am mortified.
I didn't.
What'd you say?
I didn't put it in the chats because Grado obviously was got to give me a row about it again.
Aye.
So I didn't put it in.
But what?
Again,
No,
no,
that's
but
what you said.
I appreciate you doing that, but I did see it.
I'm lost.
Dallas put out a clip about Grado farting.
Oh,
No, Dallas asked me for permission. I was like,
Ah, right,
but then
well.
as soon as I was like, man, I just look like a big fucking slavery,
right,
slobbery,
right,
farting
right.
bastard.
See if you're thinking that,
You let me
cut
jump.
to Saturday afternoon when you looked like a handsome bastard with
Do you
that
know
suit
what?
on.
Do you think I'm getting a reputation now for the guy that wears nice suits and all that? No. Yeah, okay. Can like. Because I was just looking at the
Paul,
last pictures.
think about it, man.
Think about it, mate.
I've been thinking about it for the past 2 days.
Yeah, hang is, but you did look handsome.
I felt
You looked good.
You did look.
And you
nice.
had your security guard,
security
Mark.
detail. Let's give a big shout out to our brand new sponsors, Greener Energy Group. They are the largest installer of green energy in Scotland, multi-award winning. They've got 14 years in business. You can check their Trustpilot score as well, but I can personally say they have honestly made how I use my motor. It's complete night and day. I filled up my tank last week, right, with my motor, and I actually thought I had to take my motor into the garage because it hadn't. The fuel
gauge hadn't moved.
Aye, and I'm like, this is not picking up my fuel. But do you know what it was? It's because I was charging it every night. See, if you've got a hybrid motor, it's a no-brainer to get an EV charger point.
Or a full electric.
Or a full electric. Or a full electric.
Or a full
see, years
electric.
ago, right, I was like, electric motors and all that. But see, I can't see it buying now. I really, really can't. See, having that on my house where I can just plug it in and I've got the wee app and it picks up the best times of the night when like, the electricity grid is low. I wake up and it's only £2 or something like that, £2 odds. And it shows you how much money you save as well.
I told you last week, the amount of money that I've saved for we get that electric car is absolutely mental. However, if I didn't have the charging point at my house, it would...
Scottland's, mate.
It costs a lot more. And
I was using the granny charger and I ended up on my previous gas and electricity company loads of money because I was plugging it in and ain't no bothering my arse about when the times and stuff like that. But see, if you get this fitted, it is complete night and day. So if you're considering getting an EV motor or you have already purchased an EV motor or a hybrid, then I would get to Greener Energy Group. And guess what? We are going to be giving away an EV charger. There's going to be more details next week.
That is a big price.
Yep. And as I say, it's a business that was started up as their founder.
Greenock?
Yep. Was it in Greenock?
Yeah,
I thought it was in Millport.
Millport it was.
well, they told us that the guys...
Oh, all right, okay. The business was started up as our founder experienced fuel poverty growing up in Millport, and he wanted to help eradicate this whilst doing his bit for the environment / his young family.
That is a great story.
Mate, there you go. It's
That's
a
a
great wee
beautiful
story.
story.
And I
Do
always
you know
say-
something? See, especially the way things are now, gas and electricity is absolutely ludicrous. The price.
Honking in it.
So anything that can help you save a few bob, man.
So if you're wanting to have any sort of green energy put into your house, then you need to go to Greener Energy Group.
That's the one I've got.
That's one I've got as well, mate.
Exact same.
My man.
When you phoned me to tell me about the security thing Saturday night and you were buzzing, I could tell you were pure hyper and all that, and I was sitting with Deary and Kirsten and Nick and Wayne's up and I was like, I had you on loudspeaker and we're going, look how he's like away on Christmas Eve, man. He was pure, you were like pure hyper, man. You were brilliant. But it was funny, like tell us about it.
Well, they say, because obviously I was doing roving reporting, and they're like, oh, don't worry, but you have security with you. So I was thinking, no, there's anything wrong with it, but it was going to be like a rock steady guy in the leather jacket with a hat and all that, and they did great work and stuff like that. But I turned up and I parked up my motor, and there was this guy, big guy with a polo shirt, big 6'3" guy. I came out my motor, listen, Greg. Right? Right, and he went like that. He went, Graham? And I went, yes. And he went, I'll be calling you Graham today, not Grado. I went, no problem. And he went, I'm your security detail for today. And I went, okay. And he went, how are you with selfies? And I went, yes, I'm fine. Went, how are you with people touching you? And I went, yes, as long as they're not going too far. And he went, we need an emergency bird. And I went, what? And he went, well, you need to come up with it. And I went, well, what's your name? And he went, Ian. I went, well, I ken a guy, Ian, that gets cried Eggy. I'll just shout Eggy. And he went, Eggy it is.
Mate, it sounded so professional that until you heard fucking Eggy. Did you look up with something like fucking...
I was nervous, man.
Affirmative.
That's what I like Roger Dodger. That's what I felt like.
Is that the first time you've ever had like that proper
Never
in-depth
had it, mate.
security?
It was brilliant. Mate, he was Paul McCartney's bodyguard and Phil Collins.
Do you think we should get him for the tour during the summer?
I mean, I says, do you do homers?
Mate, he seems like a...
I was like, can I get you another one, mate? See if I need you in the summer. I was like, this is the way to go. This is the way to travel, man. It was brilliant. Like, and by the way, 99% of the photo were brilliant, right? Brand new and all that. But if see them, because you're getting some photo try to snap.
I would say like if somebody went coasty and all that.
Like that with the horn and that. Excuse me.
You're like, that's like Eggy.
I was a couple of Hoffeneggies ready to go, man, but I never needed to go full eggy, which I was quite happy about.
Like, so you got to like poach them.
Poach, aye.
Imagine him running about going, Eggy, Eggy, Eggy,
Ian, where's Ian? Who? Eggy, where is he?
Then it was like, there was wee bits as well, right, when we had to go to like, we were into the clubhouse and we were sitting getting, he had to sit with me when I was eating and all that, and I was like, I goes, I need to go to the toilet, do you need to come with me? And he was like, no. I was like, right, okay. I was like, because you can if you want.
But do you go like, can I get your number, man, just in case I need to phone you?
Aye, mate, it was brilliant. It was telling all the stories like Paul McCartney, how he travelled around the world. And Phil Collins. Do you need to come?
Yeah, Ian, I need to go to the toilet. Do you need to come with me?
Was there an ex-military or what? What was his background? You know,
Ex-military.
Ex-military. No. He, I don't think he was in the military. He tried, but he had some injury. That stopped him from doing it, but he was like just a right hardy man.
Aye.
Just a man.
Aye.
Just a right man.
Like just pure straight up,
Just a man.
straight up conversation, like
Aye.
pure nay.
Aye.
He sounds like a full like
He would
evolution of Graham Mackay.
Aye.
Like that's what Graham does, but he sounds like he's like the level above him, kind of.
Aye, this is, he just was...
a proper man who'd probably hate the way we were giggling and all that.
Aye, I was like that, because I did say, I was like, am I allowed to talk about you in my podcast next week? He was like, there's no problem.
No.
He was
Big-
like
big-
that all
big
the time,
bunks.
was he?
No, he was, he's a Rangers man now as well, so he was kind of, oh, man.
So I got to do it.
That's a lot to do with this one.
Aye, explains why he's a big arsehole now.
Hey, mate.
Aye.
Oh.
Eggy.
Eggy.
I didn't see him in my tea. That would be fun though, wouldn't it, having that sort of
Brilliant, man.
See when you've been to Vegas, have you ever done the like table service and get your security? You get your own security man and all
No,
that.
I've not had that.
Right, we done that, and I swear.
Oh,
to God,
Tenerife, I love Tenerife. Security,
Yeah, right.
I've got security in Vegas.
I'll
Fuck
not-
it.
I'll not bother telling you, son.
Thank fuck. Right, anyway, more about Ian, man.
That's brilliant. That was funny, man. Oh, it was great.
You got security at races. I went to Vegas and got security, man.
Paid £500 for it.
Just let him have his 5 minutes, though,
I
man.
was just going to say a story about the security. But sorry.
You've probably told us it before, man.
no, go tell us it. Till
Aye, come on, we feel
we need to
bad.
stop cutting in. You
Did you have a, aye,
I'm
stop
not
it.
telling you.
Come on,
Did you have a security word with him?
No
Tell us,
telling
come
you.
on.
So what about the football? at weekend?
Come on. Tell us, come on.
Come on, tell us
Aye,
now.
it's been built up now.
Ah, but come on, it's
Exactly.
funny. Come on, tell us, go.
Basically, right, it is quite funny, right? So we went to this nightclub, right, and we had this security guard, and he was the double of the big show, right? And see in Vegas, like in this club that we were in, when you went into the toilet, when you locked the door, the glass went frosted, right? But when you unlocked it, basically you were in the toilet and everybody could see, right?
Aye.
And I've went in, right, and it's frosted, and I've opened it, and I've went to go out, and there was a woman standing there, right, and she's like, oh my God, I thought you were a child, right? And our security guard fucking collar and cuffed her right out the fucking door, man. Like,
Fucking hell.
See, like proper.
I bet you went, get her fucking on
Mate,
tit.
mate.
Get her out of here.
Honest to God.
Eggy!
It was pretty bad. I actually said to the guy, I was like, there was no need for that. You know what I mean? He fucking, he's like,
I said there was no need for that.
But you know what? You know
So
what
you
they're
did?
like? They're like, no, what they call you clients as well.
Right.
Did they call you that? A
No.
client, right? They call you a client, right? And he says, if anybody's
Just call me Graham.
if anybody's rude or anything like that to our clients, then it's a no.
So you get arse and neck to it?
Mate, they didn't even take her out the front. There was a fucking fire exit about fucking 5 yards to the left, and he just grabbed her and fired her right out, man. Some of them take it a wee bit too serious, I think. You know?
Aye. Aye.
Have you ever had any?
I remember
any
me and
sort of-
Scott, when we did the Ross Owen show, we got security with Ross's mate.
You're right. No.
One guy's done there, man. You alright?
You're right.
You alright, do you need anything? You want a cup of tea or anything?
No, so any.
That's funny, man.
No, but do you know one thing I was pissed off at myself, because I was doing the roving reporting thing, right, and they went to get at, because we want this money shot of like the winner of the Grand National coming in, okay,
Right.
and you're going to be stunning, and it's going to go by you, and you just wrap up the day. What a day it's been at Scottish Grand National. Well done to the winner. Of course, it was the Coral Scottish Grand National, and the winner of the winning horse was Captain Cody.
Captain Cody, aye.
Right,
In
so-
Coral, so it's a myth. Like,
So I went like, and what a great day, great shot. What a great day here at Scottish Grand National 2025, and what a day for its winner, Captain Coral. I'll see you next time. She went, brilliant, you've got the wrong name. How would I say? It's Captain Cody. Coral. I was like, bastard.
So did you get it again, but you did it again?
Yeah, but it wasn't as good as the first one. I was raging.
Did you have
I
any
was talking to
money
Jim
on
Delahunt
Captain
about it. He goes,
Cody?
we all do it, don't worry. We all do it. It happens.
Yeah, I seen the photo of you and Jim, man.
Aye, old Jim Delahunt. He's a Celtic boy.
He's a big gambler. Not a big gambler, I don't mean that. I mean, he's a tipster. He's
No,
a
he knows-
tipster.
he knows his
Remember
coddies.
he used to have his stuff in the paper on a Saturday.
He
a
knows his
tipster,
coddies,
isn't
man.
he? Aye.
But mate, do you know one more thing about big Ian? he was like, I'll tell you, man. You just watch, seen the paddock, go for the horse. It's
Who's
getting-
Ian?
The security man.
Security guy.
Alright, sorry.
He goes, look for the horses that are all excited and getting held back and calmed down. And there was this one horse that was doing it. I had two folk trying to, it was going off its snot. He went, that's the one. And then I went to there, I couldn't get my thing.
Aye.
It won. He got it in time.
Did he?
I thought, surely it can't be as cut and dry as that, you know what I mean?
It's like,
horses getting
anytime
excited.
you see them getting excited, get into the thing where I find that the horses kind of fall back.
Aye, well, that's what I can
and
afford
I'm
first.
thinking, is Ian's logic here, like, is it, you're just busting to go, man?
Aye.
It's like fucking,
Aye.
get me out there,
It's
boom.
different with dogs. See,
Aye.
for dogs, if it's hard to get the dog in
Really?
the trap,
Aye.
then that's the one that
Don't
comes
touch
out
it.
like a bullet.
All right, it comes out like a
bullet.
bullet.
Aye.
I used to go to Shawfield with my dad.
So
all the
did
time.
my dad used to take me every.
Every-
It was a Tuesday or something.
All the
Was it
time,
a Tuesday
every
or
week.
something?
Might have been me as a wee guy,
I
man.
wonder if we were there at the same time.
Probably, mate.
My dad used to take me every week.
Mate, we probably met.
I know, we probably were riding the
We,
dogs.
we were probably fucking betting at the same time, man.
Riding the dogs around the track.
Remember the kind of like benches you'd sit on and all that, and it was like the pure old
Is it
school.
still open,
Did
that?
you ever get the scran?
Hot dogs, no.
Mate, the fucking scran out, it was brilliant. The Shawfield's not open anymore.
Is it no?
They used to
Shut
do
down about 3-4 years
Aye,
ago.
because they still done motocross at it.
Aye,
but
aye,
they
aye.
don't do the dog racing. The dog racing was brilliant.
It's
man.
still there though, isn't it? The
Aye.
actual.
What's the thing I've been to then, and it's like that, but it's no. And it's like a stadium in Glasgow, and it's like is it a racing
I
thing?
live in Shawfield.
Is it? I feel as if it
just
went,
near Rutherglen.
I feel it was if it was
Paul
near where we used to rehearse at the pantomime. There's a stadium for something.
Is it on the way to
Is
Mulgai?
it motocross?
Oh,
Aye,
yeah,
aye.
motocross.
Mo- is that aye, so it's-
no motocross. It's
MotoGP.
The Tigers or something like that.
Aye, Tigers.
Glasgow
aye,
Tigers.
aye,
So
aye.
what is that? So is that what's that? Is that
mo-
Moles?
that's motocross.
Oh,
Aye,
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 aye. I went to that one.
So no motorbikes.
Aye,
Is it
motocross is
aye.
Motorbikes, aye, motorbikes, innit? Aye, motorbikes, so it's like fucking dirt tracks.
It's the kind of longer ones,
Aye.
the kind of longer bikes and.
The Glasgow Tigers Speedway. That's what it is.
Speedway.
Speedway.
That's it.
Fucking
Motocross,
hell,
motocross
man.
is obviously in
Speedway. That was it.
Speedway.
countryside, innit? But aye, it was that's a great night out going to the dogs, man. A great
It was
night
great.
Got the
I
dogs.
used to go with my dad, but I used to get pure bored, man.
Aye.
He's like, you didn't know what he wears off after the first couple of races.
Did any of your fathers? I've got a memory. Maybe my father just went to because he was a taxi driver. But did any of your fathers ever take you to go and get a motor at the market? No.
Oh, like
Like the motor would come and it would get drove and you would sit. There was folk on
And they would bid
bleachers
on
and they would bid on the motors. Did you ever go that as a win?
car auction.
A car auction.
There's one down
Aye.
kind of Easter House way,
Aye,
isn't there?
it's
I've got mega memories of that as a wee boy getting dragged to that, and you were looking at what I loved about it was you were looking in the motor and all that.
Aye,
if it was in
aye.
the forecourt
Aye.
and then Hingway, because I remember my mum always going, whatever you do, don't get this. It was like a pure CK green Vauxhall Nova, like kind of just pure like
Aye.
kind of know
Aye,
a khaki
aye,
kind of Hingway, and my dad fucking went for it. My mum always
took
going
it
after
no?
that. He took it. Aye, aye. My mum always going after nut.
I remember being at the car auctions when I was a kid. as well,
Aye, aye.
But
Can't imagine going to that now.
they still
It's still a
have
big
one.
deal now. Even like, right, so,
Where is that car auction?
There's one
Because that
Easter-
must be where your motor goes. See when you con your motor
that's
and
what I
you
was
get a new
going
motor,
to say,
that's where it
if
goes,
you're
isn't it?
leasing your motor and the lease is up,
See, when
We'll go there.
when you go onto the motorway just before.
it's Easter House across to the Brig Bar.
Aye.
Right there.
Aye.
That's what it is. Aye, it is because it's like the motorway. You pass it on the motorway, so you do. It's
Is it Easter House?
no, it's
No,
not.
Easter
It's
House.
Bailliston. It's behind
By
Bailliston.
the Swinton way and all that, innit? Aye,
it's
aye,
behind
aye.
Bailliston.
Aye.
It's
The Brig Bar's across it, but innit? The Brig
I'm
Bar.
not sure. I only know where it is for the motorway.
That's right, Glasgow, that, innit? I wouldn't like that.
Oh, aye.
Glasgow.
You'd be petrified.
Aye, no, I don't like
Aye,
this.
I need to get to Ayr. I need to get to Saltcoats.
Ayrshire,
Aye,
aye.
Ayrshire.
Out of my comfort zone when I'm in the places.
Took him down to Duke Street one night, fucking nearly shagged him.
See, I took him into Owens' like it's a Celtic pub.
But did we go in that?
It's just a pub. I remember.
Aye,
being
Owens isn't a
watching
Celtic boozer, isn't it?
No.
That was lovely. We got macaroni and all that.
Aye.
Aye, that was
It's good, isn't it? It's an institution in Coatbridge, though, isn't it?
Aye,
No?
but let's not.
Aye, we're advertising another
Let's not
company.
advertise them.
Football!
Right, CBDOilScotland.com. CBD oil that you can trust. Listen, I've been recommending the BAM to my father-in-law who's got ailments and pains all over his body.
How's he finding it?
Has he been using the balm?
He's not used it yet, but I'm saying I'm giving it to him.
Aye.
I was away in a vivarium and I was like, let me
deal
with you.
some.
I've got the bad
Let
boy
me
for you.
deal with your body.
Aye. Pat, give me your body.
Trust me with your body.
Aye. Hey.
Pat, can I rub something all over your body?
Yes,
I actually
please.
see Grado having a company where he does say that, and I think, trust me with your body.
Trust me with your body.
But I'll tell you.
I'll apply it all over you.
Like Big Ern for Kingpin, man.
Oh man, but the stuff it's class, and the gummies are superb. They really work ridiculously quickly.
Yes.
I find. But I've got a friend who's an athlete. He's
And it has been working for me.
he's fucked his knee up. He's fucked his knee up, and he came to my house the other day, and he got some of the pills and some of the balm. Been working an absolute treat.
Has it?
Aye, fingers crossed. Be back to full fitness soon.
And also as well, if your animal suffers from any sort of separation anxiety, any
Digestive issues.
if
Any
they don't like the
back
fun and
pain.
licking yesterday, some of the dogs might have not liked that. You know, oh
Did you have
God.
some fun to line, did you?
Mate, it was mental yesterday.
I didn't have
Aye,
any.
when the thing was the
Hailstones?
aye.
Didn't hear any fun to line.
Crazy
Aye,
yesterday,
it was
mate, at
thunder
one point.
Mm.
So if your dog's fear to that stuff anyway, get onto Canimal, which is a product for CBD Oil Scotland, and it really does help calm your dogs down. And
Is the
stuff.
competition still going for the
Yep.
tickets
Yes.
for Barcelona?
Right now, we've been punting this as a potential title decider, but I
It's
think,
not like
I think it's going to be
a party.
just a title party for Barcelona.
Well, Atletico are out it now, really.
Aye,
They're gone. There's still, I think there's like 6 points between Real and
and Barca.
Barca.
Barca 6 points clear. And
Aye.
I think Atletico have fallen 9 points behind.
they're
maybe.
gone. They're gone.
But so,
10 points for Atletico to Barca. 4 points for
4
Real and
points.
Barca.
Oh, because Real won last
Real
night, in
won.
fact. So, if you want to party your arse off with the Catalan Giants, get yourself onto cbdoilscotland.com, make any purchase on the website, enter the code BARSA25 at checkout. That'll get you 30% off of your purchase, and it'll get you free delivery as well. So, what's stop you, man?
I know.
It'll
If
also,
you've
get
never
you,
tried it, give it a bash.
it'll also get you entry into the competition, and the competition will be drawn on, hold on a wee second, we will be making a draw on the 7th of May.
Ooh.
But if you want to party in the La Liga Championship party,
Aye.
get yourself onto CBD Oil Scotland, because it's CBD oil you can trust.
Yes,
Football.
footy.
Football, the football.
Football.
Love it.
The barley of the working class.
Arbroath won the league.
I saw that.
Sorry, did.
Would they win 4-0?
I don't know what the score was, but I know that they won the league.
The first ones. The first ones sort of
Yep.
kind of.
Yep. So Arbroath won the league. Celtic could have won the league, but Rangers equalised in 96 minutes.
Still on.
By the way,
Can still win it in goal
an
difference.
absolute fucking peach. Yeah, goal up. By the way.
Absolute belter.
I only seen Aberdeen's
Come on,
first
let's
one.
give a broth.
Let's give them the flivers, as they say.
4-0.
As the kids say.
4-0 against Steny. Steny are doing alright as well, aren't they? No? Aye.
They're third in the league, then, aye.
Lost their last 3, but
Aye. Dumbarton doomed.
Really?
look at that. That's wild. The last 2 games, draw. Lost, draw. Win. That week it must have been all draws. Must have been all draws. 2 weeks.
Aye. Good battle for Cove Rangers, but just not enough in the end.
I know, it
Arbroath.
just ran out of steam close
Aye.
to the end there. But it's good to see Arbroath coming back up, because they were almost in the Premier League 2
Remember that?
seasons ago.
Oh, remember
Rugby
the excitement
Park.
of that with Rick?
I know, I was
On
gutted
the telly,
that,
not Ricky
man.
Little, not. Oh.
I know, I was talking about that. I was talking about yesterday, my
How's he
father-in-law.
doing?
He's still at Beeve.
Good. Still kicking a ball.
He's still kicking a bar. But I remember that, man. I was gutted for them. I think everybody was wanting them, because you
Everybody
want to
wanted
see
it,
that,
yeah.
didn't
Who
you?
was it that... It was,
Kelly.
was it
At
Kelly
Rugby Park.
Kelly? Was it so?
Wasn't
Aye, that was a
It was
shame.
like the last kick of the bomb, sure, I know. I'm sure they all ran on the pitch.
How did Montrose go in this season?
They've been great, man. I've
seventh
been
in the
following them since 2021.
7th in the league, but man. Lost their last 2.
Oh, that Montrose, aye, that's right. Aye, Montrose.
Lost their last 2, but what's going on there?
I know, I'll need to speak to my wee guy. What kind of wee guy is?
But big congratulations to Arbroath. Well done.
Excellent stuff.
And Monty Montrose.
Falkirk, I think, is it
Were they playing on Friday night?
1-1?
They're a ball away.
Were they playing on Friday night in the telly, Falkirk?
They drew 1 each with Ayr.
Right.
Ayr United.
Big game, that.
Hey, Scott Brown's done well here, hasn't he?
He's doing alright.
I was telling folk yesterday that you think Scott Brown's got to be the next Celtic manager.
I really do, and it's giving me the fear a bit.
What did you think of that?
Rogers press conference.
Aye, the one last week.
Well, he came out yesterday, didn't he, and says that he's going to be here next year. But I think
Oh, did he say that?
aye, he says 150% I'll be here next season. He
Oh,
says,
that's
but
him. He's not going to go back.
I think
because
he's
of
just, making a bit of noise so that the board maybe back him in the summer for signings that he wants. But he's
He's
already.
been back to the fucking house.
I said in the summer.
Oh, he's already been back, but
I know
how
he
can he
has.
be moaning about it?
I know he
You
has.
know?
mate. I know he has, and you know my opinion on it. I said in the group chat, it's not as if he's been given hundreds of money to spend when he clearly has. Do you know? Like, he's acting like the way that never get the sweeties, and it was a bit cringy for me, to be honest with you, that press conference. But you don't know what's going on. You don't know what's going on behind the scenes. He could have been told that. I mean, obviously we tend not to really get into this sort of thing, but they've just settled that court case. There might be a lot of money going out, and they might not have money for the summer. Do you know what I mean? So it could be something along the lines, but you know, there's
I'm sure Celtic will still get money for a transfer kitty.
I know, but did you see any Celtic games on
Nope.
Saturday?
What was it, 5-1?
Mate, Cameron Carter-Vickers.
Scored a Vincent Company.
Fucking 35-yarder, man. You want to see
Aye.
this? It was a absolute screamer. Hatati scored
A
one.
fucking wrecker.
It was a wrecker.
By the way, I need to wind my neck in with this swearing. Big Eugene's dad helped me off the other day.
Mate, I don't like the swearing. No, it's so easy to do it, man.
I know.
I know, I'm going to try my best not to do it anymore, but we're not bringing in the swear jar like we used to
No,
have.
that was pain else.
I know. So, Hatati get 2, Maeda get 1.
That was on the telly, wasn't it?
It was on the telly because I think they thought that if Celtic had won last week, this would have been a...
I only scored one, didn't
I scored 2.
When's
Hatati scored 2. Maeda, Carter Vickers, and Anthony Ralston.
Well, when's the split going to be announced? Do you think that'll be the day, maybe?
Fixtures are out, I believe. I don't think the fixtures are out, but they've...
I've got PTSD for the split fixtures getting announced for last year. Remember that? That was horrible, man.
What a shame.
Of all days to get our live show.
That's right,
I
remember
know.
that.
I know, but it could be worse.
I was at the Stepsford Market. Just really
weekend,
going
yeah.
up. Nice. Couldn't mean the
Gotta
club.
hurry up and swallow that, man.
I know, sorry,
I
mate.
really
Sorry,
need
mate.
to go there, man.
Fuck.
I know.
What's that, maybe?
You eating?
Well, do you see that I'm not eating?
No,
now?
I'm trying. Fuck him.
Fucking
He's
greedy
sagging you, no?
bastard. Can I go a fucking hour without sucking a sweetie?
Listen to fucking Vapey Joe.
Why you fat shaming me?
Right? Fat shaming you.
You just call me a greedy
You
bastard.
vape shame me every week.
I didn't hear this.
So
Well,
the fixtures
so
are some point this week, by the way.
Yeah,
Just,
okay.
aye.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I went down. Who was the wee boy that broke his wrist and he was at the live show?
Oh,
No, he was at Grado's show.
I'll tell you his name.
Finlay something.
Aye, Finlay. Did you meet him or something?
Aye.
like that?
So I went into the Bains were dying for a pee, so I had to get to the wee boozer, the wee pub. It's called just next to the food market, and I goes in, and it's all these guys sitting watching the Celtic games on.
Aye.
And I goes in, and I sees it's like 3-1 or something at this point, right? And I'm like, I had a wee glance up, and I went, "All right, mate, it's all right if you go and use the toilet." And I'm like, "I need bother, man." All the old boys sitting watching the football, and I'm like, right, walks in, that takes the boys in, and Liga goes into the other one, blah blah blah. Comes back out, the barman in front of everybody in the pub. Yeah, I don't know if he said his grandson. My boy Finlay.
Finlay Stewart.
Finlay Stewart. My boy Finlay was at your big pal show. Yeah, a video for him.
I love that.
In the middle of the boozer, and I'm like, and he just goes like, yeah, I don't care how to work it, fucking here, you do it. And I'm like, right. Looking about, man, all these cunts watching.
Hiya.
What's this cunt doing? I'm like,
Hello,
all right, pal, how's it going? I was like, I hope your arm's getting better.
What's he doing? Thanks for all the support.
Cheers, and I hope you're doing well and getting some of the sunshine.
You're out of nerves. Aye, I love that.
Finished that, I'm like, is that all right, mate? I was like, aye, come on. Right, one wins, come on.
One wins.
People sitting
One
watching
wins.
football like that. What's that wee dick then? There's
That's
it,
funny, man. Oh, I bet your face.
How did you get that?
2 seconds, Big Eugene sent me. Hello.
Who's that?
Sorry, what were we talking about there? Aye, so
I think we'll take a break.
how did I get that? How did I get that photo?
Take a wee break now, man.
Eh? How did I get that photo?
He just told me Eugene sent you.
Aye, Big Eugene sent me.
Aye, so play it, go.
Joe McShane. No, it's only sent me a screenshot.
Oh, right, aye.
That's
so-
funny, man.
Aye, so Joe McShane it was that approached you and,
Aye, the guy who runs the pub, he's a barman.
and chinned you
Aye.
for the video, aye. But
It's funny because somebody seen me at that wrestling show last week. I don't know if this is a good story anyway, but it's just there was a guy that remember that guy that picked me up in New York the taxi driver. His name's Larkin, right? So for some reason, the reason why I got him to pick me up was because my missus's pal's father kent him, right? Right. So I'm standing outside the pavilion last week, and there's all these wains and all that, asked for footies and all the rest of it, and this guy goes, "Hey, Biggie, and Larkin's asking for you, right?" But obviously I'm thinking, who the fuck's Larkin? I'm thinking, it must be a wee boy. And I'm like, "Oh, how's he getting on?" And I'm going, doing all that, and I'm going, "How's he not here?"
Because he lives in America, mate.
It's gone.
Is his eczema cleared up?
Oh, come on, we'll do a wee video for us, you know what kind of, and he's got that, and then I clicked, and I'm like, "Do you mean the taxi driver in New York?" And he's like, "Aye." I was like, "I thought you meant a Wayne." "How's he not here? How's he not here?" I'm going, "How's he not here?"
Oh God, see the actual scenarios you get into sometimes,
man.
man.
It's funny, isn't it, man?
Like, I was sweating like shaking like a shiting dog, man, going, I'm in a boozer. And I love that wee boozer. I go in there sometimes and have a few pints and that. But it's all the hardy old boys watching the Celtic game. And I'm in the middle of the...
Just imagine your face going pure bright.
Oh,
It's
man.
also shite though that you can't just say no, because then you look like
Oh, exactly, man. You do that and you're fucking trying
And
to
the
get
big man
shell
who
soup
you're
up.
saying, the big man that runs the
Engaging?
bar.
Oh, right,
No,
yeah.
the big guy that runs the bar, he's a cracking guy. And I've been in there hundreds of times, and he's just very old school. So like, yeah. And I'm like,
Dance, monkey, dance.
Dare play.
aye,
Yeah,
play.
That's the best.
Dare play. I'm like, I need bother, big man. Hey, I need bother. How you doing, Finlay? You alright? How's your arm? Hope your arm's getting better.
See, to this day, dare play makes me piss
That's
myself.
brilliant, isn't it?
Sanny? Douglas Sanny.
Douglas Sanikin. Get Star of Gregory's girl.
Yes. At school one day, because he was into acting, the school bully came up to him and went, dare play.
I love that, man.
So the boy came up to you and sneezing.
Steve.
I just...
So, the other big story at the weekend was the top six.
Yeah. St Mirren
So,
again, three
it
days
could
in a
have
row.
been Motherwell, St Mirren,
3 days
and
in a row.
Hearts.
St Mirren have been in the top 6 3 days in a row.
Motherwell, St Mirren and Hearts, right? So if St Mirren didn't win, Hearts only needed a draw to get into the top 6. St Mirren have scored heavy late on to make it 3-2, and Hearts were playing Motherwell, so whoever went through, whoever won that, but that ended up 0-0.
No.
Anyway.
Aye.
So St Mirren made the top 6, and there was fucking scenes.
Well,
There was scenes.
Was it at St Love Street? Have you
Aye.
got some
they
Park?
scored in 86 minutes. Also,
Right.
I want to mention, I seen you and Cameron going ballistic on
Aye, he was
Twitter,
there.
About the Shankland
manager.
thing?
No, he's wanting rid of the Hearts
The
manager.
Critchley, was his name?
Critchley.
Critchley, aye. Wanted rid of him, he's like, enough's enough!
I see him standing up for Shankland because he was at the Rangers game.
I agree
Oh,
with
I
that.
didn't see
I
that.
agree with you and on that.
So they are.
What's up in Peter?
The guy's a Rangers supporter. He's
Aye.
not got a game. He's not got a game the next day. He went to watch Rangers playing in Europe. Fair fucks to him.
See if was it Hearts fans getting him up your spirit?
Aye.
See if it was maybe this time last year where he was banging them in left, right, and centre, and Hearts were flying. He wouldn't have got abuse. No.
Exactly, you're right.
Aye,
That's
You're
true.
right.
it's very fickle football,
It's a fickle game.
Fickle game. Let's get
High
the
bees, 4-0.
mate. Hibs. Oh,
They're on.
what's that?
fire.
17.
They've not
16 or
lost in
17.
But what a result! 4-0 at home.
4-0.
And by the way, what I will say, Stevie, I watched most of like the extended highlights last season. See the football Hibs play.
Aye.
Aye.
It's very, very good, man. It's very
He's got them. They're flying, man. I mean,
good. Mhm.
like we said, how many times we said at the start of the season, you're going, he's got to get the Dan Mac. Know what I mean, Hibs are doomed.
I had them for relegation.
And he's turned it round, man.
He
He's
has.
fair fucks to him, man. He's flying.
How many goals is that Dwight Gale scored? Does he score quite a lot?
He's only scored a
Has he?
handful.
Aye.
He's only scored a handful. But his finish on Saturday was an absolute peach.
Was it?
Or Sunday, I should say, maybe.
Because they were after the Rangers Aberdeen game, weren't they, on Sunday? But
But you know, I think a player like him just offers you more than just goals because he's
Aye,
so experienced.
100%,
He's got
man.
a
Aye.
vast amount of experience in it. He knows what he's
He's
doing.
been brought in for
A
that.
great person to have in the dressing
Aye.
room.
That's a great signing for Hibs when you think about it, really.
Aye,
isn't
it is.
I know.
I think he's going to retire at the end of this year.
What age is he now?
He's 33, mate.
35.
35.
What? Come on. A striker. They've got a couple of years left yet, you know, think? No? Is that what you said? Did they tell you that?
No. Oh, Dwight, when are you planning on hanging him up?
All right, Tom, mate. Get this man to yourself.
Gonna get to the end of the season, Tolly.
That's how you've heard. Does he tell you that? But aye, so Aberdeen were flying. They'd have went third, wouldn't it? No, they would have put a bit of pressure on Hibs if they'd beat us.
Right, so let me ask you this. I never saw the game. I watched the 4-minute highlights. I was away in Inveraray with the family. A wee huddle up in
You
the
talking
camper
about the
van.
Rangers game? I only seen Aberdeen's first goal and Hadji's goal.
Right, because I'm like that. looking at that lineup going, surely there's an opportunity there for some players that are chapping on Barry's door going, right, if I make a good, I want to make it difficult for Barry on Thursday night not to pick me.
I thought who I was very disappointed in was Danilo. He's been given a chance.
It's
He's been.
frustrating, innit?
Remember, he was punching the bench snap and he didn't go on that night.
Aye,
It was
Hank, come
kinda
on.
bit of gone right. So
Was it
no, but you look at it and go right. Cortez, Danilo, man. Cortez, Danilo, very rusty, right? They've not played a lot of football, but still, I thought I still think there's a player in Cortez.
I think they linked up no bad at times.
It's just there was no. It's when it got to the final. It was when the final ball was just. It was just dead. Disjointed.
Aye.
Disjointed.
Because it's a team that you'll probably
Aye.
never ever see
Aye.
put together
Plus,
like
you're
that again.
going Barami's playing. Basically, only got Conor Barron as a centre mid because they're playing a number 10 as a centre mid next to him. Barami, who I don't really. I've said enough about.
And I'm going to say
McCausland. We got to talk about him.
Right, I was.
I saw that.
Terrible.
I saw that tackle
Terrible.
for already on a booking. That's junior.
But
fit
mate,
for that.
wasn't just that?
The full game. It was awful. He had
mate,
one.
he looked like he's never seen a football before.
No, I don't like that.
He just so bad, wasn't he?
It's
He was very
strange
poor.
because I think there's flashes of a player in McCausland.
I think that was when he first broke through. But see, since then, I've not seen anything for him.
No.
I think Ross McCausland's been very, very fortunate that Rangers have never really had somebody that's cemented that position.
He's really poor.
That's a Northern Ireland international.
And
He's got like a 4-year deal to it, you know.
he was
Find
hot.
it. You
He's like, it's another Ireland international map.
wind your neck, and I turn up.
He was hoaching, man. He was so bad. And I thought young boy Finlay cut his
What
done
about
well.
proper? How was proper?
Terrible again. I just can't stand him.
Mate,
I just can't
What do
stand
you
him.
make of your red card on Thursday night? You think it was a red?
Aye.
that was a red
I
kid.
I
think
agree with
so.
you.
Very low. I know what you got to say about Ali
Ali.
going on and on about it.
It was a bit, wasn't it? When McCoy, the way McCoy was going on. But what about Boyd talking about Danilo yesterday? Did you hear that?
No, what did they say?
Like,
£5 million
£5 million, give me
disgrace.
a break.
I thought it was 6.
No. So tell Boyd that he'll have an absolute cardiac.
Did you see Boyd's face when Sutton was talking about Ferguson, saying he was just a chest thumper?
Aye. Something, man. I don't know. It's just all.
It's pantomime.
Aye,
It's
Put
a
the
bit-
bite to that, man.
I just.
They're a pair of idiots, man.
Aye, there is Bayface after all about it. It's entertaining, I think.
It's like fucking. It's like Trisha Goddard.
Like it up.
Do you think Kelly could have saved the free kick?
I think that when I first saw it, I thought he could have done better there. But if you watch it, you think he's wanting it to come in for the cross.
It's a James Maddison.
Because it's one of the ones where I think if he knows that he's gone for a shot, I think he would have stayed.
Aye, but what Boyd said.
I think
it's
he would
a-
have stayed his feet with a goal.
What Boyd says is a good point. I think he does think he's gone for a shot as well. So he's got 3 men in that war. He put the 3 men in the war. Do you know what I mean? You're going, but I think it reminded me of James Madison's. Remember they scored
Aye, it was a
against
very
this. It was a good strike, man.
It was a
It
good
was a really
strike.
good strike.
But what I will say is, see if it's Butland that's in goals there, Butland's getting it stinking.
Aye, it's called Causey. Aye, we're
Cause
talking about a minute ago. The whole
previous-
fickle. I know.
But that's again,
Fickle.
if Butland hadn't been thrown in, where we really be batting an eyelid on that shot? Do you know what I mean?
Aye.
Did you think, Stephen, that when Rangers went out to 10 men, it weirdly didn't seem that way though?
No, when mate, it suited it. See the whole
Well,
float.
we haven't even spoke about Thursday night.
No, because
No.
Mate, that's what I'm saying. Proper was better off in the changing rooms and freaking on the park than he kind of did.
See when it went to a kind of 4-4-1, we looked more compact. The fullbacks looked like they knew their job better. The mid it looked a lot more solid, and it did. It was a kind of non-second half, wasn't it? We never really. When we go to the goal, great finish, Figaman, by the way. Great finish.
Tidy, man.
But
But he's not starting Thursday night, do you think?
I think Dessers will start.
Aye.
I think
You've got to play again.
I think he'll go Dessers.
he'll go
think he
because
will,
for
just
the
because
reason
he-
Dessers didn't start and all that.
I know.
Dessers makes a nuisance himself. I will
That's what
say
they-
that.
That's what he does after the ball as well, isn't it? They always say.
Aye.
I think
That's what you don't see.
Aye, what you
Yeah,
don't see.
ones.
Aye.
Agaman still looks a bit rough on the edges at times, doesn't he? Still, doesn't he?
Mind I said to you, I was talking to somebody that plays in the league, and they said Dessers is a nightmare to play against.
Aye,
He's
there
a
you
nightmare
go.
to play against.
Aye.
Aye. He was unlucky. We shot off post, man, for
Aye.
when he went through. But I think he will start Dessers. I don't think he'll be surprised. I think Barry likes Dessers.
Hey, Jim, we're going to do it.
You never know, man.
Oh, I don't know. I was getting all hang.
I've
Did they
got-
get beat that? The last I seen, we were getting beat 1-0 last night.
I've got a bad feeling it's going to be like we're all up for it, and then we just get tanked like 4-0.
Aye.
Sorry, 2
I
seconds.
know, but they should
By the way,
before that, the last couple of
who-
teams that have been in
See if
finals
you get
and
through
that.
this, it's the semi-finals, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Aye.
And who can
Who is it at the Man United?
Leon or
Man United.
I thought it was the Bodo.
Leon or Man
You
United.
take Man United now, be a full
Aye.
team against them.
I wouldn't want Leon again.
No.
Leon scud.
Bodo-
They schooled us,
Bodo
man.
Glimt. No.
They beat Lazio 2-0.
And who's the other one?
Spurs, who the...
Spurs 1 each with Frankfurt.
Aye.
Was it 1 for Frankfurt?
Don't want to see Frankfurt.
Frankfurt will put Spurs out.
Aye, I think so, aye.
So they will, but
Aye.
unless UEFA are wanting Spurs versus Man United for the...
So, Toll, see yesterday were you all ready to kind of party? It was nothing like, tell me.
Mate, I was sleeping. I woke up and the game had finished.
Right.
So that's how I never seen... I only seen like
The extended highlights.
couple of wee bits.
No.
of the
Oh, I was speaking to one of my mates this morning that stays in Glasgow, Celtic fan. He says he got his jacket on ready to go. And then he was like, when I sipped up his jacket, Aberdeen scored a goal that got cut off. I didn't see
Nisbet, aye.
because it wasn't in the highlights.
Kevin
For some reason, they
Nisbet,
never put
humble.
it in. Aye. And then Rangers equalised. I'm not going to know. But I was like, but you're no better off wanting to get it when there's a game on.
Aye.
Mate,
He's like,
it's such an anti-climax when you win it and you're no playing.
Even 55, remember when
I remember
Tannadice,
that.
Celtic drew with Dundee United at Tannadice, and you're like,
You know, it went full time and I just ran out my front door and was going, yeah. And then, better get back in.
Shit.
Yeah.
I was doing an ICW show and they fucking stopped the match. It was an empty arena because it was during COVID.
Aye.
Stopped the match so Sean McLaughlin could celebrate Rangers
well,
winning the league.
It also doesn't help the fact that the league was done about 4 months ago.
I know.
which is the same situation here.
That's it.
Are you got a Bilbao?
No, and Fletch isn't going either. However, my brother who's booked a hotel room for the final
Oh,
with 10 bodies in it.
well, we run it back.
Aye, I've already said for you.
I think he'll get rid of that hotel
There's
room
a
on
ca-
Friday morning.
I know, there's a cancellation thing on it.
I mean, when did
cancellation on
it
the way up
finish
to
with him
something
last
like-
night?
I've said that. I shouldn't have said that.
No, mate,
I remember
don't
the
think
last
it's-
time, mate, they're into the final, you're like, Leipzig will destroy you.
I thought Leipzig would have destroyed you. That's why I'm not saying anything about Bilbao. Blah.
Oh, they pulled it back 1-3-1.
Yeah,
I don't know how, man. They looked as if all their strikers had their shoes in the wrong fucking feet on Thursday night.
I still think it's maybe just a step too far for us getting out here and doing this on Thursday.
Well,
But you never know.
You've got Diamanda coming back in. You've got Suter
I
coming
thought
back
he
in.
was fucking awful when he came on yesterday, man.
Who?
Diamande, he was horrendous. He looked like he didn't have his feet on, shoes on the right feet. His feet on, he never didn't have his feet on as well. What was he doing, but he didn't have his feet on.
Wondering about when his feet.
Aye. Do you think he was awful when he came on? Mate, he couldn't string fucking 2 passes together, man.
Because his shoes were on the wrong feet.
He didn't have his feet on.
Neither
He
did
had
I.
his feet on. But he has a big one to come back. I like Diamande, he's a good player usually. I like him. Him coming back in, Suter's back.
Aye, Suter's back.
What
Yes.
happened at full time yesterday?
Shinny, man. He's a pain in the arse, isn't he?
Was he-
Suter's just,
Starting his shite again.
Suter's just starting laughing at him, isn't he? He's a fuck. He even tried to have a go at Barry and all, didn't he? Shinny.
What age do you need to be before you stop behaving like that?
As he's hanging
He's
it.
about fucking 40, isn't
As
he?
he's hanging it. I think like Scott Brown's like his idol or something. So he's hanging
Right out
it.
of the playbook, innit?
Aye. How do you think Shinny felt when Brun went there? I'm mid after you.
I'm the man.
I'm the man.
Aye, I'm the
Know what
one
I
that
mean?
loses.
Aye, do you know what I mean?
I pictured Ray Winston saying that.
I'm the dafty
I'm
here.
the daddy.
That's brilliant.
Do you know what I mean? But Brun came in and giving it all that, and then Shinny like that.
He probably was a bit like
I
that.
think he's noticed it, but not joining me.
Aye,
I bet
pure.
there's a few
Pure
heavy
look, no,
ones
that's
in
going.
training.
Watch them crying on. Come on. Tell that photo now, we stop.
Who was it? Was it?
Maybe at night, like that text. What do you think of Rooney?
I mean,
No, I'm just saying he's brand
Aye,
new.
I mean, I'm saying that against him, man, but-
What do you think, but?
it's a bit embarrassing what he done this morning, isn't it? Aye, all right, good.
That was ad ready for him.
Aye, man. Do you see how much tomato sauce he was putting in his breakfast, man?
But then when he turns up, all right, Rooney, how's
Aye,
it going?
get down, my man.
Aye, down, mate.
See how much tomato sauce he was putting in his breakfast? Aye, man. It's cornflakes there. Can't smell them.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, I'm smelling again.
Should we touch on the other schools as well? We've just nah.
No, but the other one's
Dundee United won, didn't
he
he?
beat St Johnson
1-0.
1-0. And
Had them on my cutting.
what was the other one? Kilmarnock and
Oh, Kelly.
Aye, but Kelly.
What's happening with Kelly? I think they get beat again, did they know?
I think it'd be half Celtic, didn't it?
Oh, sorry,
Aye, man.
Fuck, sorry, where are they in the league now?
It can't be far off the
It must be third bottom.
Check the table here.
Because Dundee get beat, so they must, aye. There must not be much between them.
Fourth bottom.
So St Johnson are 12 on 29 points.
Six
Kilmarnock
points.
are 9th and 35 points.
35 Ross County and Kelly on 35 and Dundee's on what, 34?
It's kind of
St Johnson are on their arse.
Aye, St John's not doomed, man.
Kilmarnock could maybe end up in the playoff spot, but St Johnson are.
Aye, they're gone.
St Johnson
They're
are
gone. So then it's between Dundee, Ross County and Kelly, innit?
Right, so how many games do we play? 38?
Yep.
Yes.
38 games, right? So
5 games.
5 games left.
That's quite exciting at the bottom, isn't it?
Aye, always is, but
And then who would...
Look at the race for third place as well.
Who would get the championship spot then? Or the
Aye,
playoff spot?
it would be Ayr or
Livingston.
Livy, wouldn't it? Aye.
No, because Partick Thistle, Ayr and Livingston.
they still win it.
3, right? So Partick Thistle will play Ayr. Then the winners of that go on to play Livingston, and then the winners of that go on
Play
to play
who
the
finishes
Second
11th.
bottom,
Aye.
second
Aye.
bottom.
11. So
That's exciting, isn't it?
So that could be
they're no catching Falkirk now, eh?
No. And Scotty Arfield coming back up to
wow.
the Scottish Premier League.
Do you think it will have another season, won't he?
I would think he
I
would
think
stay
he
for
would,
another
think so.
year, aye.
I think he would die.
Well, I don't want him to play against Arfield.
What would you do if somebody just crashed right into the back of your electric motor?
Phone the police.
Oh, I know what I'd do.
I would. I would.
Phone the police. How long have we been doing this till?
Mate, I wouldn't. Mate, do you know what, Tom? I wouldn't phone the police.
I'm that pure got a bit would I do?
I wouldn't phone the police. Do you know who I would phone?
No, I'd phone Greg.
I would just.
I would phone
G4.
Greg first.
I'd phone G4 claims.
Aye, but Greg at G4 claims, but I would go, Greg, is this a thing that I could maybe get through for G4 claims?
No, I would, mate. I would just go 01698767178.
Aye, but
Maybe I'd want to do that, no?
No, you want to phone me.
Somebody
No,
out
aye,
there.
but we know you.
Somebody
But
out there.
your mobile number then?
Get my number.
What about another name? What about it?
To be fair, my number's aware. G4 anyway.
Aye.
Is it actually?
Aye, but don't tell
Your
them
work
that,
phone?
mate, because you're a big ride, man. Couldn't be
I
fair.
know.
Man,
You're a
don't do
big
that.
ride by
Do that, man.
Anyway,
Big proddy ride.
big proddy ride.
I think you'd be secretly proud of that. Aye.
That's on my LinkedIn bio.
Oh, but G4 claims, what did they do?
Yes, they make it hell of a lot easier for you. Please don't phone your insurance company if you've been involved in an accident that's not your fault. Phone G4 claims. They're going to make it easy for you, the whole process. They're going to give you a like-for-like vehicle replacement to make sure that you're still on the road with some sort of motor that's like-for-like in your own vehicle. Nicole and the team, which is including, that's Greg, Aldo, Moira, Sarah, Mary Beth.
Who's Moira?
What?
Moira and Sarah.
Right.
Sarah?
Aye.
Grafters.
And Mary
Ah.
Beth.
G4
You know, I don't know
grafters.
who they are. They're just grafters.
They are, mate.
That's
You,
it.
you don't get a minute.
No, you don't get a minute.
They used to be doing their hee-haw laughing, no anymore.
They're called the G4.
Aye, the G4, aye. Remember them?
Doing their hee-hawing and laughing.
Remember G4?
Remember G4?
I forgot about him.
They're a good band. Not at Fort
phone your own insurance company.
By the way, imagine hiring G4 to do the G4 jingle. That is a great shout.
Band, man.
What?
And we'd get banned.
Ah,
Was it G4 or was it 4G?
No,
It's G4,
4G's
definitely.
your
What's
phone,
4G
mate.
then?
That's your phone.
4G's your phone.
Football pitch.
Aye, Astros. Aye. But if you don't want to phone them and you're a wee bit shy, you'd rather just like
Get somebody
drop
else
them
to
a
get
wee WhatsApp.
Aye, we
Just
WhatsApp.
WhatsApp them.
a WhatsApp.
WhatsApp if you're cool and all that.
WhatsApp, all on the floor. WhatsApp, give me some more.
Or maybe if you send a
WhatsApp.
voice note.
Oh,
WhatsApp.
Aye.
If you have crashed, WhatsApp.
If it's not your
fucking
fault.
hash.
That's 24/7 as well.
24/7.
Is that right?
24/7.
The line is
Even
never.
Christmas Day?
Always open.
The line.
Wait a minute.
Who's wanting Christmas Day?
Who's doing this 24 hours a day?
Nicole will always respond on the WhatsApp.
There you go.
That's wild, isn't it?
Christmas
Nicole.
Day. She will drop what she's doing in Christmas.
If it is something like Christmas Day and they can't help you immediately on that day, they'll still give you advice on that at that time.
There we
to
go.
tell you what we're going to do. This is what's going to happen.
Who's out driving their motor on Christmas Day?
God, is she a family or not?
By the way, see, years ago, it used to be empty, the roads on Christmas
know,
Day,
aye,
but
it's
now
busy,
it's
man.
mobbed.
Aye.
Remember the shops would shut and all that? You could go to the garage and all that Christmas Day?
That annoys me.
No, you know, man.
Aye, I want
Come
everything
on,
to
man. Get in
stop.
your house.
Aye, I want everything to stop. I want like just the pure festivities where
But-
you've got everything in before that and you drive. If you're going to your families, you're going buy shops and they're all shut.
Aye.
But you can still have an accident. And
But-
if you did get in touch with G4 claims,
Not at fault claims.
made easy.
01698767172.
What is it?
I meant to tell you, I went to that firehouse.
Oh, how'd that
place.
go?
Oh.
I'm just going to be honest with you. I don't like to run down the place or anything like that. But
You bring it up for then?
it wasn't great. It wasn't great. No, because I had told
I don't want to bring the place. I don't want to
Here, mate.
thing with it, but I just
what
want
after
to
my
say.
Queens, man? You might get some nothing.
Are we delivery, man? What is it they do? Wings and on it?
No, it's like barbecue. It's literally a guy out the back doing a barbecue, and it's got all the smoked meats and all of that. And
That sounds brilliant.
mate, it does sound brilliant.
Right.
That's where we'll leave it.
I think the reality.
It sounds brilliant. That's
I
all.
love
the
that
reality
one.
of
I don't want to bury the place, but
Are you fussy about? Are you a fussy eater, Tom?
he is, mate. I can tell you.
I'm quite fussy, but
I very really moan about anything food related, honestly.
Mate, see if I'm
Right,
honest,
I'll tell you
neither
what,
of
Greg,
that.
see if you go to a barbecue restaurant and they fucking serve you a big plate of brisket and it's freezing fucking cold, and then they give you a corn on the cob and it's like fucking chewing gum, and would you complain about something like that?
Corn on the cob like chewing gum.
Mate,
it's really
the
soft.
See, like corn on the cob should have a crunch to it.
Said it was pure
It
sorry.
must have been boiled to death because it was like fucking.
Sorry, I asked.
It was like know what it was like. It was
Quite
Aye,
crabby.
well, you come here and you... It was a bit like that there, wasn't it?
no,
Did you take a wee camera hang with you, and film it?
mate, I did, and my idea was that I was going to put up a video.
Saying how good it was.
Aye,
But this is what you need to do, mate. If you want to be a YouTuber, you've got any...
I don't
Get
want to start
credibility.
off with a
I
shit
know.
but
It's like sure Davey David had done folk after him.
Oh, he
he's
was going to get his
aye,
James
man.
Bond kicked in at
'Cause he
one
was
point.
going kebab rotten, man.
Aye.
aye,
He
but
didn't
he
hold back.
deliberately went. It was called Davy's Shitey fucking takeaways.
Oh, is that what it
something,
was?
Was
wasn't
it no
Oh.
best kebab?
I bet, mate.
The guy for best did the guy for best kebab no chasing move.
I think he put a hit on him.
I think there's still a price on his seat.
See, not just reply to reviews, not just saying like fuck off.
Aye,
does he
doesn't
care,
give a
I don't
fuck,
think.
man.
I remember speaking to him and going, mate, you better watch. He's like, oh, fuck.
Who, Davy?
Aye.
I know. I think a few folks says to him as well, man, because it only takes him to do something like that to the wrong person, and then it could end up.
You've just done it to
I know,
that
mate.
fireplace.
You're
man.
going to have to phone Big Ian.
Aye, you got to get Ian, man.
Eggy!
Imagine him running out of that shit. Go on, Eggy!
Eggy. I don't need
Ian!
Don't need eggy.
Oof. Right, okay.
Guy
Right, so
chasing
what-
him with brisket.
I'll give you a cold brisket, you
a
wee
big,
prick.
a big pulled brisket. Aye, but nah, and Sammy, who's an absolute meat fiend,
Aye.
didn't enjoy it either.
No. Where is that again?
It's on Maryhill Road.
Oh, I saw it. Oh, well,
But
right.
listen,
Well,
don't
do you
listen
know
to it all. Go and try it yourself.
I know,
guys.
let's
We're
no,
not
come
burying
on.
this.
Poor guy's been open about fucking 4 weeks.
It's alright, fucking McQueen's can get slagged, but this place can't he? I'm only trying to get a free buffet.
Mate, you might get that now.
I don't want it.
Don't forget that we are going to be live at Greenock Beacon Theatre Thursday the 15th of May. It's a live recording of a Pint and Two Shots, so it means that episode you can be involved in the live studio audience.
Get involved to it. You could be in the crowd. You could ask Charlie Adam a question. You can ask Grado. You can ask Toad. You can ask me. You can ask Greg. Grant.
Aye, if you want to perform something,
Aye.
a trick.
Aye.
Do you know what? We should get Magic Mikey.
Malky. Don't say that, mate. It's Magic Malky. Do you know what Magic Malky is right now?
Tenerife.
River City.
Is he?
Aye.
Doing what?
Try to make it reappear.
Oh my god.
That's a belter. That was quite funny. No, you're not getting a fist bump.
Come on, come
That's
on,
brilliant.
That
come
was a belter.
on.
That was a belter.
That's
Come
funny,
on.
man, that
was
Don't you leave me hanging, bro.
That was
Thank
a
you.
belter. That was good. I'll give you that one, Tom. That was a belter. I wish I never said it now.
Ah, you're going to be kicking yourself out
Fucking
there.
raging. He messaged me the other night. Where is it? It's funny. He sent me
I've been doing them all, pal.
well, he sent me a message on Instagram. I need to find it. Here's here. Hope you're well. Was wondering if you might be on set on Monday. I sent him a voice note back saying I will not be there. I'm working Tuesday and Thursday. He said, I am on set Monday, 7:45 AM, pal.
Was he doing extra work?
Aye.
Aye. Shit, I should have said.
Aye. Why are we talking about Magic Malky anyway?
Hopefully he's not
You brought him up.
juggling
I
in it.
did.
Oh,
Well,
no,
I
Sam.
said we should get him.
Oh, get
do
him.
some
Aye.
magic on the
Aye,
live
yes,
show.
aye. What'd you say, Greco?
Hopefully he's not juggling.
Oh, man,
Remember
see if
that?
he's juggling, man. Imagine just
Juggling
the
the crisps.
back a shot. Just, you wanted to give him cans?
There would have been juice everywhere.
I
man.
know.
He'd have been like,
That's the best ending of one of your podcasts ever, by the way.
brilliant.
It just goes to him.
You ever saw
that
his
bottom.
bit that he does with Come On to Gangnam Style?
and he falls.
He falls.
It's genius.
It's genius.
Genius.
What does he mean it for?
Well, that's
No.
that. Well.
Anyway.
We'll tell you on the Patreon.
Aye, I'm away to Patreon.
Aye, let's go to the Patreon on Blackpool as well. We're going to be in Blackpool as well. But remember to subscribe, like, share and supply.
We'll talk more about supplies.